untold stories they were left behind. Silent breeze, I got nothing on my mind. This madness is insane. Why you still live in vain? I'm not the one, you're the victim of your own mistakes. It's time to hear the lights under the street lights, under the street lights. I'm not the one, you're the victim of your own mistakes.
You might be the one taking me home. For one thing, really do want. See that you're the worst, but I don't know. Is that true? People feel the silence with things they think they know. Baby, that's why I just be free and let it all go. Let's go. I don't care what you say, it's true. Don't matter to me, 'cause I want you. Everybody else got their own view. I know they cannot see what I do. So don't wonder what I got into, what I get into. Oh, but then he's smiling, but inhibitions stay. Not no point in trying. I know I can keep away. No, I don't care what you say, it's true. It don't matter to me, 'cause I want you. Say it's true, don't matter to me, I want you.
Two souls colliding. We shared the pieces of ourselves. It's perfect timing now. We fueled the flames, but we're still learning to trust, learning to trust. It's never enough, never enough. Burning me up, burning me up. Don't fight the fire. Too much, too fast, will burn us out. We walk the wire, love. Don't make me read your mind. I know it, learning to trust, learning to trust. It's never enough, never enough. Burning me up, burning me up. I know I won't fall when I'm picking you up.
Guys, welcome back as we have another XP League matchup this evening. Team XPLR, so I believe that's it, versus DFR Esports. I'm sorry, these acronyms are throwing me off, and I can't keep up with it because my brain is old and slow. But either way, that's the matchup that we have ahead of us this evening. Two squads that are new to XP League, so I'm excited to see what they're going to bring to the table. And that's kind of like a lot of what the first 2 weeks are. I try to grab matches for squads that we haven't seen before. Squads that, kind of deserve that opportunity to showcase who they are, what they're all about, what they're bringing to the table as far as skill goes. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing this evening. So DFS Esports. See, that one I should remember because DFS, Daily Fantasy Sports. Oh my God, I forgot that I had my sound down on my stream. But anyways, we are good to go. I think we're waiting on a couple players to join the lobby. Then we're going to be all set to get rolling. But a couple squads, like I said, that are new to XP League. I don't recognize any of these players, just kind of looking at them here. So excited to see, what they're going to be like. Let's go through the rosters here really quick for DFS. Should be seeing some combination of Thunder, Benji, Kyle S. Wade, Ent, Kylo Boom. For the side of XPLR, we're going to see Praise, Pedox, Guicho, Oxide, and Nuclear. So we'll have to see kind of who plays, who's subbing, things like that. Seems to always be changing early in this season. I think we're getting a lobby restart here really quick. But we'll go through the maps here quickly as well. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a good week so far. We're about halfway through. I think I'm going to try to get match another night this week. We did Sunday, did tonight, and then hopefully be able to get one more. I'm going to try to stream more often, just so, the players and orgs are showcased a little bit more, as I've been bad about that myself. So trying to up what we do. Oh, God damn it. Sorry. But there we go. Should be able to get going here momentarily. But I'm trying to check one thing before we get started here. Sorry, guys. I know, not the best opening to a stream ever. DFS is Genji. Okay. Then we should be able to get started. But let's get into the maps and modes here really quick. Where are they? There they are. And this is what we're going to be seeing. We're starting out with Fortress, Hardpoint. The last time we streamed on Sunday, I think we started out with 3 hotels. We have a lot more variety, at least in the first 3 maps. We do see Mercado, we do see a silo. So if we do go 5 maps, we will see those each twice. But we do see more variety in the first 3, which is great. Fortress, Hardpoint, very fun map to watch. But if you're a team that isn't very disciplined and your spawns gets kind of caught. What is happening here with my game? Okay. If you get kind of caught with the spawns, aren't paying close attention, you can really get yourself in a terrible spot. And we'll kind of see how these squads decide to play this as we go through here. But let me make sure I got the teams right. Sorry, guys. Then we're going to Mercado S&D. And that's as you guys know, it's a map that's kind of chaotic. If there was a Hardpoint equivalent to Fortress, I would say it's Mercado, just because pushing towards that, I think it's the A site, is absolute chaos. There's a lot of different windows you can peek through. There's a lot of different angles you can play. It's interesting to see how teams decide to team grenade that back hallway. How offenses want to play, whether it's a slow play, whether it's a hit it fast sort of thing. A lot of different opportunities. So excited to see how that map plays out. Then we're going to Silo Control, a map that is kind of prone to having some chaotic finishes, especially for the offensive team. Depending on which site you decide to go for first. Going towards that second, I think it's the B site over towards the open field. Things can get very chaotic over there depending on how you decide to play it, what your timing is, kind of what kind of wipes you get on the offensive side of things. So very interesting to see how that's all going to play out. Then we do have Mercado Hardpoint in map number 4, a much different Hardpoint map from Fortress. Very you know, a lot of money hills potentially, and then finally a silo S&D if we do go to a map 5. But it looks like we are getting ready to start map number 1, so let's just hop into it here. Anyways, guys, so hopefully you are having a great night thus far. Ooh, your favorite caster, yeah? You like that? But you are going to see DFS Gaming in red, Team XPLR in blue, and we're off and running here in map number 1. We're going to hop on with Ben G. It looks like he's on the sub. He's going to fly out. He's going to not win one gunfight as a teammate actually did get that kill as Guicho was able to find a couple early on, and Kyle gonna lose that close gunfight as Praise does pick it up, but we're off and running here early on. As it looks like Team XPLR has already flipped the spawns, which is exactly what you're hoping for. Early time. Oh, God. Oh, boy. That's a gunfight that I think both those players would probably like back, but Thunder did win it, and he's trying to lock these spawns down for his team. It looks like Team XPLR really not reacting to this very quickly, as it's going to be nobody in the hill, but finally, oh, this is a mistake for DFS. There was one player all the way in back. I think it was Thunder who won that first gunfight, but now it's going to be Guicho back here, who's going to be locking things down potentially. He does have the reinforcements on with him. And now this is where things get difficult for DFS, as there's going to be a couple of kills go back and forth. And even though DFS does have the lead, I don't expect it to last very long, as we're going to get the hills popping here. On the next hill is Benji able to find the kill. He's going to get shot in the back. Now the push is going to be coming from the front side. We'll see what DFS can do here. See the trophy shutting all that down. Kyle able to find the first kill on the entry. Kyle's got to find a couple. That grenade's going to come in as well. Kyle's going to get shot in the back, but the trade's going to be there since the grenade actually ended up getting that kill. And just like that, DFS are able to break in, and XPLR kind of sloppy hold there. Ed trying to just pre-fire these doors. So he's keeping these players at bay for the time being. He's going to, oh my God, Kyle and Ed holding things down. Oh my God, as Ed finds, actually that's going to be Kyle's able to find 2, and DFS able to lock things down. And if they find a way to win this rotation, which it looks like they're not going to be able to, but if they win a gunfight or 2, you never really know, as Kyle's been the first one here trying to find anything he can. Gonna find one, maybe. There it is, as Pedox does drop. Kind of a sloppy game so far, but this is a really nice opportunity for DFS to really blow this game wide open. This is a rotation you're really not supposed to lose if you are the team that got there first, that didn't get P2. And now we'll see what Team XPLR is able to do, but it's not looking like they have a big opportunity here. So you see a lot of kills in right. Let's check out the kills early on. Kyle 9-6 and 8-2, just everyone above a 1 KD thus far, whereas Team XPLR really struggling to get anything going. You're just not seeing blue the kill feed, and as you finally see Pedex get one, it's just traded out very, very quickly as Guicho able to find one. The second isn't going to be there, as Ed is going to, oh my God, he's able to get the help from his teammate, as Guicho actually got his players to spawn here, I believe, but it's still going to be right. The kill feed is, once again, DFS Gaming come out on top in the trades, and they are going to be approaching that 100 point mark. As we're seeing some very shaky shots from both of these squads early on, but the scrap time, which is not very much, is going to be going the way of XPLR, and that's exactly what DFS Gaming is hoping is going to happen here. Guicho #1 fan, love to see that. Here, there's some stats for you, brother. Guicho not really doing so well so far, so we'll not show that too long. And actually, that was perfectly timed showing the stats there. I'm 45 seconds ahead of you and still got to... Yeah, right? Right. But a lot of time being soaked up here by DFS Gaming, and it's been virtually for free the first 20 or so seconds. Uncontested is Ben G watching this collapse coming in, and he's going to try to get out of dodge. It's not going to happen as Ent actually took him out. Ent also died to Praise, so that team kill... kind of unfortunate, but finally XPLR able to hop in the hill as Kyle going to get taken out there. Looked like he may have been able to win that gunfight, but just we needed one more bullet to go. Uh-oh. It's never good when the coach is in the stream and going, holy shit, things are not going well. That is not what you want. But nice turnaround here on this P4 hill for XPLR as they are starting to shrink that deficit. Basically, the rest of that time went their way for free, but now we're going to see this rotation over towards P5. This is a hill teams have gotten good at locking down, but it's going to be blue in the kill feed as Team XPLR racking up the kills. Nobody in the hill as of yet as Ent is still rotating mid-map, 16-5, as he has racked up the kills, but this next wave of kills is going to be big. As one of these teams is going to try to get a little bit of scrap time, or I guess not scrap time, just get any type of... Oh, there goes the shot through the hay bale there. Thunder's gonna get shot in the back. Nope, he's not as he's able to find one. It actually does get taken out finally, but the damage is already done as the trade's coming back and forth. And it doesn't really seem to be in anyone's favor thus far. Oxide able to find one. He knows another one's close. Ent's gonna find him. Oh my god, what is happening here? Oxide finally taken out. And after what has been a chaotic 5th hill, we are going to see the rotation heading over towards P1 and Praise. It's going to be the first one here. So he gets shot in the back. He gave up that angle a little bit too early, but Guicho at least does win that gunfight as you're finally starting to see XPLR start to rack up kills a little bit. The deficit hasn't grown after the first couple hills, so at least the damage has kind of been minimized if you're XPLR. Now you can start to work your way back, but you have to start winning gunfights in waves, and just like that, DFS does get a wave of kills on their own as they're trying to get some time here potentially on P1, but the rotation over towards P2 is going to be the big one. And there's a big grenade kill as Thunder was likely to win that 1v1 gunfight against Pedox. And once again, you see Team XPLR, they do have the spawn set up here for P2 once again. We'll see if they're able to do 24 seconds left on this P1 hill, which is quite a bit of time for DFS as they don't really have to get money hills here on out. They can just kind of nickel and dime their way to that 250 point mark as Praise doesn't get dropped. And DFS in a very good spot here with a 85 point lead. They have the rotations, they're going to have the spawns, and we'll see what XPLR is able to do here. Nothing really gone their way early on here in the second rotation. Looking very similar to the early part of the first rotation. Guicho and Oxide at least do get a kill. Praise gets a third, and now we're going to see XPLR have to work their way in, but Thunder on that back heady, able to win one gunfight. Can they get... Oh my god, Thunder he's just shooting everything and anything. He doesn't even care what's in front of him. He's just going to start spraying. And Guicho started to really heat up here. We've seen him in the kill feed a lot more, so he's going to get 2. But he needs some help from his teammates. Let's check out the kill feed once, or I'm sorry, the scoreboard once again. Guicho up to 17 and 16, but he's got Pedox 11-22, Oxide 11-23, Praise 15 and 21. He's kind of held his own, but there hasn't been enough slaying from top to bottom to really keep them in this game at a high level. As Kyle is going to throw the stun, gets the information as Oxide flies up, does get the kill. But this rotation is going to be very, very big. Can Benji with this gunfight, him versus Praise, but Praise at least does win the gunfight. Can he find Thunder as well? Thunder trying to get the angle, and Praise is going to win both. So those are a couple big gunfights. There's still one in back, though. It's going to be empty. Trying to just lock things down here. Trying to, at the very least, not allow DFS to get any time. I'm sorry, XPLR getting time, and you saw Praise. He was not expecting another player for the side of XPLR to be back there still. As Ent is just locking things down on his own. That's going to be the wipe. And DFS is going to be able to get some time here, you would think. But as I say that, coming through maps is going to be XPLR. Praise the only one alive here, though. All by himself, able to find one. He's going to have to go huge. He's going to get shot from the side, you would think, but he's able to survive for the time being. 100-point mark about to be eclipsed as Praise. Not really sure where to look. He's looking exactly where his teammates are. I don't know where the callouts are. But just like that, Guicho's going to find 3, and he just continues to go big for the squad, up to 20 and 20. There's going to be 4 in a row for him. Is this scrap time definitely important? Is this lead or deficit, I'm sorry, continue to dissipate? Going to be at about the 120-point mark. This is the smallest deficit we have seen since, I think, the second hill. And Thunder's going to find one. Guicho did die, so no streaks for him, but we'll see what DFS is able to do. They've kind of been slugging along here since the rotation flipped to the second turn. You see a lot of red in the kill feed. Pedox trying to stay alive. He's going to get taken out there by Ent, and maybe able to see a little bit of time gathered here by DFS, as we haven't been able to see much of that over the last couple of hills. And Praise doesn't get some shots in, throws a shoulder, not able to actually land anything. He's going to get taken out. Once again, another wave of kills for the squad in red as we are approaching the 200-point mark for DFS. And this is looking very, very bad if you are an XPLR fan, especially if you're their coach. Things are not looking very good. And DFS looking to potentially put it away here on P5. We just got to go big mid-map. Thunder's going to take him out, and just like that, less than 50 points to go. About a 80-point deficit. Maybe a little bit less than that, but DFS is going to look to put it away here. With P5, not an easy hill to lock things down and get that time as Benji able to find 2. 23 and 18 for him. Double positive. Ends to find a couple of mid-map as well, doing exactly what he's been doing all game. As that to be another wipe, and all these players are spawning back towards this P3 hill. This is not where you want to be spawning if you are Team XPLR. Oxide trying to find the kills. You see red in the kill feed once again. Oxide trying to find the angles. He's got some help over towards the double doors, but it's not going to matter as Oxide's able to pop out for free. He's going to get taken up by Thunder. But still, this push towards 250 points continues to come in here, and we're not going to be able to see a win on PE5. We're going to at least see the third rotation as back and forth we go. XPLR trying to just hang in here, but they need a perfect combination of hills coming on the home stretch. Praise with one, Paradox with one, the trade there. Thunder's going to drop, however, as trades going back and forth, and so far things are in favor of DFS as that lead starting to bloom up over the 100-point mark, and now it's going to be all down to P1. It is going to be XPLR holding here early on. They haven't done a very good job consistently of holding this hill as Squeecho's going to take it out a little over peak there. Thunder trying to win this gun by the stunts and actually throw him off as Praise wins yet another one. Benji, though, here as well. Can he get this? Oh, trying to get the pre-fire in. Not going to be there quite yet. He's just buying his time, but he's on the hill. He's getting all this time. Not that it's much, but it allows Ent enough time to work his way towards the point. The last couple ticks come in. Maybe Praise comes in, and there is a final kill. Last 2 seconds are going to come in. And DFS takes map number 1, 250 to 139, was it? I think. 137. And you look at the scores or the slang for DFS just making the difference, as there was an enormous discrepancy there. I mean, that was one of the bigger discrepancies I think I've ever seen. I mean, there were 4 players above the 30 kill mark for the side of DFS, and I don't think there's anybody over the 30 kill mark for XPLR. So that is not how you want things to go if you are XPLR. But, you know, I unfortunately don't know who was hosting that map, so that always plays a role as well. You know, if that was the DFS, you know, host and they're able to just kind of slay out, that's always what you're looking for, you know. But we'll have to see on map 2, as that's going to be a big opportunity for XPLR to get a map under their belt, work their way back into the series. It's not going to be the first time if we see a team struggle in hard point and then come back and respond with a really, really big SND over the course of our last couple of game cycles. I mean, we've seen that plenty. Respawn isn't the end-all, be-all, but you have to find a way to steal one either way, even if you are a great SND team. We see that in the CDL all the time. So we'll kind of see how things play out here. But for everyone that's in the chat, appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for checking out, you know, a couple new teams to XP. And that's always what we're looking for. You know, see what other kind of talent is out there in the amateur scene. And, you know, that's always what we like to see. Let me make sure, sorry guys, let me lose focus here on you for a second to make sure that I have things right on the Codcaster, so you know what you're looking at. Let's see here. I think we should be good to go here momentarily, as they are being very, very quick about switching hosts. That's a beautiful thing. We love to see that. But anyways, guys, hopefully you're having a great week so far. Hopefully you're ready to watch some CDL this weekend. I know we have some exciting matches. Obviously, the optic change, big-time change there. So lots of exciting things to come. But we're getting into Mercado S&D. As I said, these guys are not wasting any time, and that's something, as a caster, I appreciate. But guys, settle in as we have a big-time map coming up here, a big opportunity for XPLR to work their way back into this series. W Caster, wow. The gas so far has been great. All right, but we're off and running here in map number 2, as it is going to be a push towards the B side, and Kyle is here. I don't know if he actually saw anything. Looks like he did not. He's going to chuck the grenade over towards the A side. Oh boy, did he see Paradox? I'm not actually sure if he saw him or not, but this is going to be... Oh boy. Koicho actually did find a kill, so the first blood. By the way, oh, Kyle's got to be careful here. He's getting a lot of shots in. And at least does find Praise, who I believe was up top. So we're going to be knotted up at 3 lives apiece. And, man, the bomb carrier had an opportunity to swing out and kill Kyle there if he just would have gone with it confidently. But, unfortunately, wasn't really there as BenG able to find another kill. And now you see the site control here for DFS Gaming, so they were not in a position to really lock anything down. But XPLR just playing so slow. FedEx isn't get taken out. Now to be all down to Oxide. And this looked like a really good opportunity for XPLR to get a first round on the board, start map 2 on a positive note, and it has done anything but that. As Oxide is going to drop in DFS with a nice recovery there in round number 1. Who do I expect to frag out, get calculated? That's a good question. I mean, it's a great question. It's going to be someone from DFS Gaming, and I think it's going to be someone like Ent. I could see him finding those angles with the AR and really just kind of getting those power positions and causing a lot of issues. It didn't seem like DFS had, you know, like a super crack sub. Obviously, BenG and Kyle had really good maps, map number 1, but didn't see that they, like that they were going to do anything too crazy. But we'll see here. Ent trying to get some shots in. BenG getting another kill, and Ent's to throw the stun. It's not going to land. It actually may have stunned himself or a teammate. Not really sure, but Oxide able to find one. Is there's going to be Ent. He's able to find that kill finally. Oh, Ent's going to get taken out, you'd think. Oh, my lord, he doesn't know exactly where he went. The stun actually does connect. And, oh, Oxide was not exactly sure. And now it's going to be all down to Guicho in a 1v3 situation. He's likely to get spotted. Nope, I don't think he was. Oh my god, he actually got the bomb planter, so that's a big-time kill. Guicho continues with the dead silence. Bomb's going to be stuck here by Ent. I actually really like this play, but Guicho, if he gets... Nope, not going to get good enough time. He didn't commit to that flank as well, so now he's just kind of stuck in no man's land. And you would think DFS will have a pretty good idea of where he's coming from. And now he's going to wrap all the way around. He had this opportunity the first time while he had dead silence. And this is just going to take too long with 26 seconds left. Both these players for DFS playing together, and they feel pretty confident he's not coming from the side that they're on. As they're going to start to check the other direction. And Kyle to get the information. There are the team shots in DFS with another very good round. Kyle checking that bomb there. Smart plays. You never know when someone might be able to sneak their way in. Kyle timing has been proven to be wild at times, but the slow start continues for XPLR. But you know, if it's an S&D team, making in-map adjustments is not a crazy ask. So we'll see what they're able to do here on offense. I expect them to potentially play faster here. They have to avoid these grenades if they come flying in. Looks like nothing's going to be connecting quite yet. BenG playing at the bottom of the house here as Guicho able to find the first blood. So finally, things go the way of XPLR. But they did get the first blood that first round as well. And things fell apart very, very quickly. So BenG, he hears so many footsteps around him. But he said, pop that silence. I would assume XPLR did hear this. Are they going to be able to react to it? The slide's going to come in. BenG able to find one. Trying to play his life. I don't think they actually... Oh, my God. Oh, he does get taken out as Pedox almost fell for that twice, 2 rounds in a row, but he does get the trade. As Guicho able to find Thunder, and now it's going to be all down to Kyle in what should be a recovery round for XPLR, barring an absolute miracle. But a very nice job, and Guicho there did find a couple kills as he's up to 4 and 2. He's going to maybe find his 5th, though. Gave up that perfectly. There's a 5th. And a nice recovery round for XPLR as they get their first round on the board. We have a lot of potential drama in the chat. You hate to see that. You don't want to see beef with the org. That's the last thing you want to see. Ooh. But a very nice round there for XPLR. As you saw them just, I mean, they played with a little bit more purpose there. Going towards the B site, they were very, very slow, which, I understand making sure that you clear it out and, not want to get taken out while you're planting the bomb. But if you play too slow, as Paddock's going to get in a really strong position here. If he might be able to find a kill. We'll see if BenG gets aggressive. Praise actually does find BenG, so nice kill. Oh no, as Kyle and Thunder combine for kills. Ent's going to find the 3rd, and now it's all going to be down to Guicho, and we'll see if he's able to find the bomb planter, but it's not looking like DFS is going to commit to this quite yet. There they go. Oh, we did see the leg. It's not going to matter. Kyle directly behind the bomb. Guicho's going to have to get the kill. Nope, and it's not going to matter. This is looking shocked as Guicho's going to pop the dead silence. I think he actually might be on a small streak. The glitch on the streak and the scoreboard, I don't think shows exactly what he's got going on, but we'll see if he goes for it here. Oh, he shows correctly. And he's going to take it out by Ent, and DFS respond with their third round as they, once again, extend that lead up to 2 rounds. But it looked like a really good opportunity as the 2 subs for XPLR were in a really strong position, but nobody was watching them from that middle push by the bomb. And there were, I think it was Kyle came flying in there, got an easy kill. Not sure where the second kill came from. I think maybe somebody was top stairs for DFS, but overall, really nice round there for DFS to get their 3rd round on the board. And a couple big kills. So let's check out the scoreboard. Ent 5-1. Keeping things going after a great map number 1. Guicho, the only one over 1 kill for his squad. And we're going to see another hit towards this A site. And Benji with an easy kill. He's going to close that door just for safe measure. But Guicho able to find 1. He's going to be able to find 2. Really nice comms there as you saw Guicho around that corner knowing exactly where Benji was going to be. So really nice communication and nice execution. This Thunder check mid map. I'm not sure if he saw Oxide or not. Oxide does have the sniper. Oh boy. That could have been really good or really bad, but it ended up not really working out for anybody. The shot comes in. It's going to get a tag, but Thunder able to walk away for the time being. I don't really know how. As Kyle is actually in a really good spot. He's able to find 1 kill. Not going to get the second as Pedex does get the trade. It's all going to be down to Thunder. Now they know exactly where he is. He's able to get out with his life for the time being. 38 seconds to play with. And it looks like the bomb not really in a position. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a 1v1. I'm not really sure where the second kill came from. I apologize, guys. But now you see Pedex. He's playing very, very cautiously. It looks like he's not very close to his dead silence either. So he's just going to have to play this straight up. And Thunder in the stronger position. And Thunder just trying to play this very carefully. He had to have heard that. He did. He's going to get the kill as the center trying to plant the bomb. Pedex is going to try to find the kill, and he was making so much noise. It was a very easy situation there for Thunder to get that kill, get the 2nd round in a row for DFS, and 4th overall. Stuns come over the top here for DFS. And the grenades are going to hit instead as Ent does find that kill. Guicho with another kill at least try things out. But now the hard carry for XPLR is down as it's going to be a 3v2 in favor of DFS Gaming. There is still 1 mid-map. Oxide with the sniper trying to find anything he can. But this is really putting XPLR in a tough spot. Oxide's got to go huge with the sniper. We saw him get a hit marker in the last round. But he's got to protect this bomb. He's going to give it up. He's in a reposition. Let's see what he's able to do here. Oh, I think Benji may have seen him. He's actually able to plant the bomb there. That grenade's going to hit, you would think, and he's able to survive. Is Benji. So really, that's a huge play to be able to get the bomb down, to be able to survive their grenade. And now XPLR is in a really, really bad spot. Down a player. Have to get the defuse as well. Thunder watching that. Easy kills come in for DFS Gaming. Is they're now 1 round away from taking map number 2 and taking a commanding 2-0 lead. Great shots there by Ent as he continues to rack up the kills. And we're seeing this DFS squad looking very, very solid through what's about to be 2 maps. I think I saw somebody say it in a chat, DFS playing very well off each other, which is very, very true. You haven't really seen, but Oxide with the beams as Kyle take it out. We're seeing a push towards a B site. I think Thunder knows this. He's going to get a lot of opportunities for kills. Shots coming in wisely. He's going to back down. I like this play. He's going to make these players push him. And they're going to have to do it to find some type of angle of this bomb site. And now the rotations are coming in for DFS. And this is looking a lot like round number 1 where XPLR had, Benji just got some phenomenal timing. He's getting close to dead silence as well. If he's able to get it, he might be able, nope, he's not going to have enough time quite yet. Shots are coming down. Benji trying to work his way. Big kill. Benji finds 1, not able to find a second. I'm surprised he didn't hear those footsteps as luckily Ant is able to find one, but the grenade kill from Guicho was huge. It's now going to be a 1v2 for Ant. He does have 9 kills. He is doing a great job so far. And he's going to get taken out. I think that was Praise in the top window. So the bleeding is stopped for the time being by XPLR. But they need to go on a major run here to make this map close. Oh, it was Guicho. Up to 10 kills. And that round happened all because Ben G didn't have dead silence on the flank. Had he had that, I think that would have been blown up very, very quickly. But luckily, XPLR was able to get the kills. Ben G got traded out very, very quickly. And now we're going to see a hit towards the A site once again. It's going to be Ant. There's another kill for him. Can he find another? Oh, that was close. He almost had the angle. And this is a lot of map control. There is still one player. Who is that? Is that number 3? It's Padox hanging out right around this corner. He hears all this happening. Praise waiting to pounce. That's how it does get popped. Praise does find the trade, but that's going to be bombed down. His Padox is going to drop. Guicho on the backside gets killed as well, and Praise, the last one alive. And this is looking like it's all but over, as Praise at least does find one, gives himself an opportunity. But still, he's got to find a way to kill Ant and Thunder and get the bomb defused in about 18 seconds. Can he do it? Shots coming in. They know exactly where he is, and this is going to be just about done and dusted, as there isn't enough time. Ant's going to get the angle. He's going to get the shots, and a 6-2 win for DFS as they take a commanding 2-0 lead. And obviously, it's easy to say, you know, DFS just looks like the superior team right now. You know, that's not a hot take by any means. It's not great analysis. It just kind of is what it is. But, you know, that Search and Destroy to me was very impressive. You saw them play a very reliable flow of Search and Destroy. You know, even in rounds where they may have gotten first blooded, which I think happened maybe 2 or 3 times. I think Guicho had a couple first bloods for the side of XPLR. But even when that happened, DFS never seemed like they were out of rounds completely. You know, just did a great job on offense in particular of taking sites, making sure they took open space, really just controlling the flow of those rounds. On defense, you saw them do a pretty solid job as well, but I was really more impressed with their offense. For the side of XPLR, just the inability to have, maybe not the confidence, but maybe didn't have the calls to kind of hit sites with conviction. Their defense seemed maybe a little bit too safe. You know, you could kind of tell they were playing like they were the underdog. And, you know, that's not a terrible thing. That definitely happens. So kind of, you know, is what it is from time to time. But you could just tell from their gameplay that they were maybe a little bit afraid to make mistakes. And when you have an opportunity to, you know, win a couple rounds or learn a thing or two about your team or try things out, you know, against a team that you probably feel like is a little bit better than you at this time, you know, that's the time to, you know, take some chances, try some strat you haven't tried before, you know, try some things that you've seen other teams do that has worked. You know, just test things out. That's obviously easier said than done. You know, as someone that hasn't competed in a couple of years, it's way easier to say that than it is to actually do it. But at the same time, you know, it's things that I feel like I see teams do quite a bit. I don't feel like the gun skill from these two teams is that much different. You know, from all of the different POVs, it seems like everyone on the side of XPLR shoots pretty straight. It just seems like their positioning overall isn't quite as good. The communication may not be there. The trust with each other. Overall, the teamwork isn't quite at the same level as DFS. And, you know, in a Call of Duty like this where the skill gap isn't huge just because the time to kill is so fast, that makes all the difference in the world. Especially you saw it on that first map in the hard point. There were a lot of times where you just saw red in the kill feed for multiple spawn cycles in a row. And a lot of that's because teamwork for DFS is so much better. Kind of going back to what Dulce said in that chat, the teamwork that S&D was very, very good. You always saw trades coming in, or if there weren't opportunities for trades, you saw people dying kind of in waves. And you really saw it, I think, towards like the latter half of that S&D, where you saw, like one kill come in for DFS, and all of a sudden 2 came in before I could even switch POVs. So that's just good communication. That's good teamwork. That's good, trusting where players may be, but more so trusting, your teammates to watch your back if you're going to make a play. And that seems like exactly what DFS was doing. So really good stuff for that squad as we are heading to a silo. Hopefully that, super in-depth breakdown was very inspirational. But we're heading to a silo control, and this is the last opportunity for XPLR to get a map on the board. Otherwise, DFS maybe just flying their way to a 1-0 start to their season. But it is going to be XPLR in offense first, and this is an opportunity for them to really make something happen. It's Praise going to drop, Thunder's going to find one, Wade's going to find one, and wow, that was a quick 3 down in favor of XPLR. Squeech at least does find one. Starting to feel the pressure, but there's Wade with the trade, and already this is looking very impressive for the side of DFS, and that is, I guess, to be expected a little bit. Thunder's have been really strong for here. He's going to find that player down below him. It was Oxide who's going to drop. And this is where XPLR needs to really kind of make some strides. Wow, Guicho really, I mean, he might have the best gun in the entire lobby. That's going to be 4 down finally for XPLR, and we'll see what they're able to do here. But this is where teams can really make or break their control, as it looks like we're going to see the stack coming in for XPLR. I don't see any trophies out quite yet. But that's going to be the B site gone. So I love that stack play. Worked out so well for them. But that's going to be, I think, just about everyone down for the side of XPLR. And now it's going to be the rotation over towards the A site. The A site, I think, usually is easier to get, at least first. So we'll see if they're able to work their way towards the site and get those 4 ticks that they need. They have a minute and a half to play with. Oh, there's going to be a couple more kills for DFS. Oxide's going to get shot in the back. And last alive is going to be Guicho. Coming off a spawn, Prey's able to find Kyle as well. And that's going to be 2 more. Trey's coming back and forth, but it is going to be a 4-life lead for DFS Gaming. And with a minute left, that could come into play. One thing I will say about this DFS defense is they're kind of just all over the place. That's going to be a kill for Oxide as Wade's going to drop. But you don't see a lot of power positions being grabbed right now. As I believe it was Ent did spot the player top window. There's a couple up there for XPLR. And oh my god, Guicho almost went ahead and shelled that. Luckily he backed up, as there's no way he's winning that one. And Benji able to get up this. Oh my lord, he's playing with the devil here. But 29 seconds left. That clock's starting to work against XPLR. They're starting to try to work their way in it, and finally, they have at least touched a point, but the collapse is likely to be here. As Thunder able to find one, Praises in a drop, and the XPLR, this is where things get difficult as 3 go down, and you see Pedex trying to go for a flank of some kind, but DFS were prepared for it, and they're going to win the gunfight as Wade does find Pedex, and this is likely to be the round for DFS unless Guicho can go absolutely huge. Able to find another's on. Oh, we almost found Ent. That would have been an enormous kill, but nobody close enough for XPLR's. DFS will take the first round defense. I mean, I have to give it up for XPLR. It may not seem like much, but getting that first sight in the way that they did, that was, a really good start for me. Obviously didn't win the round, but that's something you can build on. Getting 4 down like that and just immediately, someone had to have called stack the point. They do it. DFS doesn't respond quickly enough. Very well could have been DFS just playing it safe and playing for the A site defense, but really well done for XPLR to get the B site, so at least they have a couple of ticks on the board. Now we'll see what DFS can do here. They're trying to... Oh, Benji was not prepared for that setup. As Praise was... Oh my god, Kyle finds a couple over towards that bomb site as well. Pedex able to come from behind, get the trade, and we're going to be knotted up at 2 lives gone apiece. And it's going to be able to find one over towards this point. Guicho trying to find his way in. Get tagged up by that grenade and able to finish it off as Praise get the trade. Oxide's going to find Benji as well. And that's going to be the A site shutdown for now as Kyle trying to rack up anytime he can here. Maybe get a tick of his own. That's going to be all the information that they need as Kyle's going to find one. Decided to just not move there, but he's going to draw out the rest of these XPLR defenders. And that's going to be one tick you would think here at this B site. And this stack might be coming in. Nope, DFS not stacking it, which is a little surprising. They should be able to get the second tick. There it is. Second tick is going to be in. And that's going to be Guicho with a couple more. That's going to be 3 in a row for him, up to 11 and 9 overall. The second tick did come in. But we'll see what this DFS squad decides to do as Guicho feeling the pressure down below him. And DFS continues to push this B site. We'll see if it works out for him, as the clock is going to be stopped for the time being. 4 in a row for Guicho now. Oh, and if you're Thunder's going to not be able to win that gunfight quite yet. And Guicho's going to be on 5 in a row now as he continues to get these kills, make it 6. As he's finally going to drop. I'm not sure if he got the streaks, but B was finally secured by DFS. This has been an absolute battle towards that B site. Basically identical to the last round for XPLR. As we're not up in rounds, a minute and a half to play with. But it looks like DFS doing a little bit better job on this rotation, playing it slow, not getting immediately wiped. But Guicho, once again, finding the kills. Oxide in a really strong position here. If he's able to find that grenades and actually push him out of the spot for now. Benji able to find a couple. This rotations and finally open up, and that might be the last kill that they need to work their way to the A site. Praise is going to be close by. Shot in the back. Benji on a little bit of streak here on 3 in a row, 12 and a 7 overall. And these players for XPLR are taking a lot of time to rotate through mid-map. Oh, Guicho was heard. It's got to be heard. Able to find one. Oxide able to find another. And that's going to be a couple ticks here as the wipe does come in, but Benji still here. Able to find another kill, so at least slows down the defense, but still only 1 tick remaining for DFS. They do have a 1 life lead, a minute to play with plenty of time to get 1 tick. 1 mistake for XPLR, and this is going to be DFS's round. Oxide with a really nice position there. And able to find one. But Praise in a really strong position to make sure that any type of cutoff reinforcements are going to be shut down. Praise going to be able to find another player there. 3 in a row now as a team for XPLR. And Paddock's with the grenade kill. Does take out Thunder. So XPLR in a good spot here to win this defensive round, but DFS, even if they do lose it, still I guess have the upper hand as they have 5 ticks to 3. And Kyle's gonna hop in the hill, gonna get shot at, gonna get taken up from behind. Paddock does take him out, and we're gonna see a tie ball game at 1 round apiece here. There just isn't enough time for DFS to get in a point. I'm not honestly I can't remember how to do that. Let me mess with it here, see if I can figure out how to switch that. I know it used to be the setup in Vanguard, but I can't remember how you to do it in this one. No, not that. I'm just gonna hit buttons until it happens. There's the overhead view. This is fun. All right. I can't remember how to switch that. Maybe it's something I have to do separately. I don't know. We'll see. But a good start on defense for DFS, as expected. They get the first couple of kills, but it's going to be Guicho up towards this tower. And he's going to try to find some kills off a spawn here, which he's really only going to have 1 to work with. And this rotation over towards the B site is not going to be working out too well, but Paddock's able to... Oh my god, Paddock's barely found that kill. That was a little bit closer than it should have been, but Guicho trying to gather some time here on the A site. Kyle trying to do the deep canyon. Oh, Thunder with big help from the backside, as it didn't seem like Kyle's going to win that gunfight. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I'll get it figured out for next time. I can't remember... It might be a setting I have to switch, like in the actual settings. It may not be a quick key. I can't remember what it is. But and with a little bit of a slower map here after a really good first 2 maps. But it's not really going to matter as his teammates are starting to pick him up a little bit. Benji 16 and 13, Kyle 17 kills. Overall, a more evenly distributed kill feed here for DFS Gaming. And Benji's going to find 1 kill, get out this life for the time being. And Pedek's not going to chase that kill. Looks like he actually might be chasing that kill. Zoxide going to play in this tight corner. And adds another big kill. Oxide, at least after the Squeecho did find a kill. Oxide is going to find another. This is going to be really unfortunate if they're able to get this last tick. I don't know if there's going to be enough time. I'm not really sure where they're at. The comms are just not there. And Oxide, oh my lord, did it himself for the most part. Great plays by Oxide, and now a 4 life advantage for DFS. But a minute 20 to work with, and definitely an opportunity for XPLR to win this round. And what a great job there by Oxide to just continue to play his life. But I think it was even more so to do with the DFS comms or lack thereof. I'm not really sure what they were looking at. This Oxide's got to hang out in that little corner by the box for free. And trying to fly at this here. I don't know if I like that challenge. It's going to work out for him or not. He's going to win the gunfight, so it didn't hinder him in the end. But, man, had he gotten taken out there, that would open up the backside of the spawn. You see Guicho continue to do his slang, opening things up for his team, but only 9 lives remaining, 30 seconds to work with. XPLR has to go quickly. And Thunder doing what he can. Guicho's going to go for it, knowing that he's the last opportunity for his team. He's going to have to barely stop the clock. He's going to drop, and it is looking like it's going to be the round for DFS Gaming. Oh my god, I said that a little bit too early potentially. Ant's got to go huge. He's at the very least has to buy time. It looks like he has done that. And he's going to get taken out by Oxide. Grenades coming in. There goes Oxide. 1 tick in. The second tick might be coming quickly. This could be a major throw by DFS. Kyle able to find 1. Guicho able to find the second tick actually does not come in. So DFS has the upper hand still by 1 tick. And that is actually very, very important. We'll have to see what DFS does here on offense. But the fact they were able to stop that second tick from coming in on B was huge. Potentially huge, I guess. I don't want to speak too soon. DFS pushing towards this B site, and Oxide just going to open up that door, and hello, Benji actually took out a teammate as well, so very unfortunate as Oxide, oh my lord, and that's not great. Oxide really turning up here in the last couple rounds as Guicho takes out Thunder. That's a perfect start if you're XPLR. And Blue in the kill feed, first 5 kills going the way of XPLR. Finally, the bleeding sauce as Benji finds 1, but still 6 life advantage for XPLR. DFS looking for any type of opening, but it's been slow going so far through the first couple 45 seconds. Kyle found 1. Pedek's going to drop as well. This might be the opening, but Guicho is here. Guicho is going to drop. And there goes Praise as well, just like that. What was a very slow start for DFS is going to result in at least a tick here over at A. Probably going to be 2. It looks like they're not really stacking it heavily quite yet. And Pedek's unable to find that kill. Oh my, how unlucky is that? Guicho's going to be able to find 1, and that's going to be the 8 points secured, and just like that, it is going to be offense for DFS if we do go to a round 5. A very solid setup here for XPLR. They have to stop this push for DFS. As you see, Kyle just continue to be a nuisance towards the spawn. Oh my god, Kyle finds yet another kill as he just continues to rotate corners. Stun's gonna come in. He's able to survive. Finally, Oxide does take him out, but that opens up a lot of time for DFS to work their way up the map. And gunfights coming. Guicho and Praise do find a couple. And Thunder trying to do what he can. Thunder not able to find the second. as the bleeding is stopped for the time being. Not really sure what Wade's doing up here, as he does have a sub. Don't expect him to find a whole lot up here. Oh, big kill for Anti. Does take out the main Slayer for XPLR. That's to meet benji. Find one as well. All down to Praise. Praise does find one. The trade's not going to be there quite yet. And there's the kill as Wade does find a pet. Actually, he does get the kill on Wade. So that stops the closest player to the point from getting on it. Time now working against DFS. As, oh my god, Enshot on the one that Pedix does at least get the trade to stop this push. First tick maybe going to keep coming in here. Pedix. Shots coming in. Guicho does find the kill on Ben G, but now it's an absolute barburn of a fight here in the point as Thunder finds one. Kyle able to stay alive. Second tick potentially coming in here. Oh my god, everything falling apart for Team XPLR's Oxide. Able to find one, not the second. I don't know, whose streak this is. Looks like it's Guicho. Not going to find anything with the streak. Praise, he's close by. He's going to find one. The trade's going to be there. Can anybody else get here? And they're not going to be able to. Is DFS takes the map, takes the series, and they start out their season 1-0. And a impressive performance from Guicho, but once again, looking for a little bit of help as we have your winner tonight. And, the thing I will say is DFS seems like they are definitely ahead of XPLR, at least early on. But you have to give credit to XPLR because they looked a lot better down the home stretch there of that third map. I don't know if they're just a better control team, if that just kind of fits their play style and speed a little bit better, but they did look a lot better in that final map. Just, a couple missed opportunities. You could also argue that maybe they kind of clutched up a little bit, kind of exceeded expectations a time or two, especially Oxide there, just an incredible play on their last offense. But overall, a pretty solid performance from the side of DFS. Looked very, very strong all three games, especially Hardpoint. Their ability to start very slow in that round 4 and find a way to get one wipe and turn it into a captured A point. Kind of methodically work their way towards B, get those important kills, and really just kind of take advantage. They played that control. They were about 45 seconds to a minute away from or behind playing that control perfectly. They did everything what you would want to see a team do in offense. They just did it kind of after giving up like 7 or 8 kills. So, either way, really impressive stuff for them. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, man. But I can't wait to see the next matchup for both these teams because kind of like what Slumpy said, that there were some kind of shaky shots from each team, especially in that map number 1. I don't think either team is really kind of set to just cruise to the playoffs or anything like that. But I do kind of want to go and check and see who they play next. What group is this? G. Let's see here. All right, so let's just update the standings here while I have it. All right, so it looks like XPLR plays Ineffable week 2, and Ineffable was a very solid playoff team in season 1, so that's gonna be a tough matchup for them. DFS plays the Devils. They got a win this week, but I think it was due to a forfeit from their opponent not showing up, so hard to put a lot of stock into that. But what I recall from that team is they were also a playoff team last year. Let me double check. Yeah, okay, so they were a playoff team, very solid. If I recall correctly. So, lots of opportunities for both these squads to make some noise in week 2, but, it's going to be tough for them to really find their stride in week 2. But, plenty of time to grow. The season just started. It's 5 weeks long, lots of time to, kind of figure out what they want to do, especially in those, more strategic game modes like Control and Search. The hard points kind of come and go depending on I guess how many gunfights you're winning any given day. In this in this game in particular, it seems like spawn control is important, but obviously if your rotations aren't good and you're not winning your gunfights, it doesn't really matter. But anyways, guys, GG's. Appreciate everyone that hung out. Thank you for keeping the chat active. Always appreciate that. Jeremiah, let's take it easy, man, all right? But anyways, guys, you have a great rest of your evening. Like I said, I'm going to try to cast one more night this week. I don't really know when yet. Maybe tomorrow. We'll have to see. I got to check and see when the matchups are and times and things like that. But for everyone that dropped a follow tonight, definitely appreciate you guys. We're really, really close to 3,000 followers. So should be able to fly past that this season and, you know, make our way up towards 3.2, whatever it is. It's just a number, but it still feels good. But anyways, guys, you have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you sometime later this week.
Strong enough, our love is stronger.